Welcome to Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harps and mouth resonated musical instruments from around the world. I'm going to start off. I've been playing a lot of Jerome as of late, this style that hails from Ukraine, or not Ukraine, but Hungary. You refer to as a Jerome. This maker's Zalogi Jerome, Aaron Zalogi. Check out two that look about exactly the same. They're both a Blackfire. One's a Blackfire hard, one's a regular Blackfire, and one's an E2 and one's an A1. Just because the Blackfire hard has a harder, thicker reed, so it vibrates more quickly. And let's compare that to, it's the same exact length, but the reeds, the tongues on them are much different. Listen to this one. And this one, same length, much deeper tone. I'll play the same thing I was just playing on there. MF Burns says, what's that called? Well, these are, a broad term for them would be jaw harp, mouth harp, or juice harp. However, this particular style, kind of like if you think of the term of mouth harp and jaw harp, same like a drum. There's many different styles of drums from all over the world. Just like same with mouth harps, jaw harps, there's many different styles of them. This one from Hungary would be referred to as the Jerome. And we played a couple harps from Hungary. I wipe them clear of moisture, and then I put a little bit of coconut oil on them to keep them from rusting. Let's go from Hungary. Let's go over to the Czech Republic. This is in the Czech Republic, they refer to this as a Brummel. Austin Neely says, how does it work? That is a good question. It works by having a vibrating reed, piece of spring steel, or sometimes it's bamboo or wood or bone. And it vibrates. This creates a spectrum of overtones that are reflected into our mouth cavity, where we use it as an acoustical resonating chamber, where we build up the sound. Because listen to the harp by itself. There's no electronics. It's just me hitting this spring. Now put it up against my mouth. Your mouth is an acoustical resonating chamber, where as these waves go into your mouth, they reflect around and they overlap over each other and make them stronger. So it makes it louder. And I can also control the volume of my acoustical resonating chamber. Your mouth, when you put your tongue to the bottom of your mouth, like say the word like low, bowl, do that, low. Your tongue drops down. So what your tongue does, tongue drops down, so the resonating cavity is big. Tongue at the bottom, low, bowl. Now take your mouth and say the word knee, tree. Pay attention to what your tongue does here. When you say knee, tree, your tongue raises in your mouth, making that acoustical resonating chamber from low and bowl to knee, tree. The acoustical resonating chamber is smaller. So as the tongue goes up, generally the pitch of the overtones go up. As your tongue goes down, generally the pitch goes down. Now I can start adding breath in there. If I can bring my tongue up and bring my tongue down to vary the pitch. I can start adding breath in there too, and opening and closing my glottis. It's like if I was saying whee you, but I'm not. I'm just doing the breath. Paul says you put it against your teeth. Yes, this style, the Brummel, is played up against the tips of the teeth. It needs a firm place to anchor, and your teeth are firmly fixed into your head. Okay, let's play a harp. Probably one of the most old school harps in my collection here. This is what's called, in Papua New Guinea. Now you can find jaw harp, mouth harps all over the world, especially throughout Asia. This is found in Papua New Guinea. They have no idea how old this instrument is because they do not preserve in rainforest environments, and the people there, I don't think that they had any written history, so it was all oral tradition. So they don't know how far back this goes. And the people of Papua New Guinea, they are thought to have arrived there between 50 and 60,000 years ago. So what it is a piece of bamboo that somebody took a stone instrument and scraped along until they scraped through, forming this tongue here. And then they attach a string to the end, and you let it rock. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it rock, and my thumb is going to hit. It's like a fulcrum. And then I put this in front of my mouth. Don't touch it into my mouth, and I just, you'll hear what happens. And that could very well date back to the Stone Age period. They don't know. The oldest jaw harps in the world have been found, I think they were over 3,000 years old in the Altai region of Russia, and they were made out of horse bones. I think it was a horse rib bone. Let's play another style of harp. Let's go over to Indonesia. This is a kerinding. This is a very finely made musical instrument. Let me find my good one. I have one kerinding I really like, and my other kerindings are okay. Let's find a good one. Oh, there it is. What it is, it's a very intricately carved piece of, I can't remember if this is bamboo or red palm. I get the two materials because they're similar, confused. But it has a counterweight here, and in the center, they've very finely cut through and carved. And they've boxed that out like it's like a little bowl. And what you do is you strike it, because it also has a counterweight here too. It's a very finely made piece of organic material. And you strike the end of it. And see how that, you can even probably catch it there. Boom, you got that reed swinging back and forth. And I'm going to put this in front of my mouth. This one in particular is so flexible. If I put it too close to my mouth, it'll actually hit me in the tongue. Okay, that would be referred to as the kerinding. If we go over to, I think this is Java, this is the kubing. And it's just rested up against the lips, and you pluck it. It has that same type of cutout, but without as large of a counterweight, and you just pluck it. And we can go over to the Ainu people, the indigenous people of, I think it's northern Japan. They have this where it's a piece of bamboo, and it has that same similar tongue cut out there. And you pull the string like this and hold it in front of your mouth. I'll see if I can pick it up. See, when you pluck it like that, it gets it vibrating. And this is the makuri by the Ainu people of Japan. And then, I can't remember where the jingong. I think the jingong might also come from Indonesia, off the tip of my memory. And this is probably the one I'm the least good at playing, because it requires a very specific way to be plucked. Now, you'll see traditional players are going to play it like this. I'm not very good at that. I like to form like a straight line, almost like I'm holding a bow and arrow with the instrument anchored up against my jawbone here, and then pulling in a straight line. Because if you pull down or you pull up, like when I play it traditional style, I feel like I pull it more upward. I can play on a very straight line here. I've also seen a video, I can't remember where it was, I think it was on YouTube, of a tribal person somewhere. I don't know what region they were from, but they had a large leaf and then a stick they were holding tension on, and they were hitting the stick and making clicks into their mouth, and they were amplifying it. I don't have anything like that, but I do have a clackamore, which is similar to like a Mo-Nip. This one was made by Wayland Harmon. What it is a spoon, and this is an American maker makes this. It's a spoon, and it clicks, and it only makes one click, but you can vary the tone that it clicks with your tongue. Again, with it low in the mouth, low bowl. With your tongue high in the mouth, knee, tree. You can make very little clicks. Yeah, lots of little clickies. Oh, we have to talk about, over in Assam, they have the Gagona, which is a bamboo plucked harp. They're very, very high pitched. I like the little, that they come in a bamboo tube, and you just throw this in a bag, and you know it's probably not going to get messed up. The corks, the bamboo corks, sometimes get stuck in there a little bit more. You got to use your teeth on it. But yeah, there's a specific way that they play them. The Bihu people, or for the festival of Bihu, and I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly either. But I'm just going to play it how I would play a jaw harp with some open close. I like to hold it sometimes like this, sometimes like this. I like a good firm place to mount it, or a place to brace it against. Because if my hand's able to move all around, then that extra movement that's incurring in your hand is canceling out the vibration. So I want a good place for it to rest. Yeah, fairly cool to get down on. Let's play some. Let's go back. We played a whole bunch of different lip played jaw harps. Let's play us a jaw harp that's tooth played. Let's go on over to Rajasthan, India. There are two different styles in Rajasthan. One would be like the Morchang, the other would be the Morsing. However, I don't know if I have a Morsing over here tonight. We'll start by playing. This is one of the makers there. I think he's about 80 years old. Him and his son are still making them. That's Master Gorkaram and his son Viraram. Hey, Boxcar Bits! How are you doing? Yeah, I just sent some reeds off. I think last week I sent them off. I had a video on the YouTube where I was cutting some reeds for my friend Boxcar Betts, who's going to be building some harps. And this is, back to the harp we're playing. I'm fairly distractible. I'm easily distracted. This is a Gorka brass peacock. English is hard, especially when you're playing jaw harps. Rated Ruthless says easy to learn. I'm interested in buying one. Yeah, just be careful. Don't buy this one. Go on Amazon and eBay. They're all over there. Snoopy harp, Civil War jaw harp, bluegrass jaw harp, hillbilly jaw harp, trophy jaw harp. They hurt when they vibrate, and they're very, very stiff. They can break your teeth. These are the ones that everybody gets discouraged on because they're garbage. Just make sure you have a real jaw harp, a good jaw harp. You can find real jaw harps on eBay, Amazon, theharpery.com, a whole bunch of other. Sound for Health out of the UK as well. Oh, Zach shared the live. Thank you, Zach. Oh, BMFH shared the live. Oh, thank you for sharing. That's so cool when people share. Sharing is caring. And let's play a harp made by his brother. We were playing the Gorkaram. His brother, Mohan Lal. This is one of his harps. It is also a Morchung from Rajasthan. Now, one thing you'll notice here is the harp I was just playing, the brass peacock had a draw start, so it had this ability when I just breathe in, it still makes sound. So it had a little bit fuzzier of a droning sound. Because of that draw start. But harps without draw starts have a little bit more clear of an ending. Listen. That is a good playing harp. Now let's go to a different part of the world. We were playing the Morchung from Rajasthan, India. Let's go on over to Ukraine. Check this out. This is a Ukrainian drimba. Kind of like in the Carpathian style. It has this pretty distinct shape. And then the trigger on it, instead of being, most of these triggers on these were looped, although a couple of the Zalagi were bent. This one has a hook trigger, so you can only play it with an inward pluck, but a lot of these are really, really melodic. This maker is pretty renowned for making melodic stuff. Alexander Dernovoy, I believe is his name. Slade says, hello, I've been smoking for 25 years. Oh, congratulations. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I don't anymore. I play the jaw harp now. I used to really enjoy going outside, and I still love going outside to take a harp break. What? Some of these comments. Somebody said, "Bro is commenting, or bro is contacting the aliens." Yes, correct. We are. Let's see if we can get aliens contacted. This is the Ukrainian drimba. Oh yeah, the Drimba do have a really nice sound, especially anything made by Drenova. Let's go to another Drimba maker. Another Ukrainian Drimba maker. This is Plekhanov makes this. His pieces look really cool. There's a lot of art that goes into them. See here, Boxcar Bets has been hammering on my Lebet Blow pitch drum, but it's cool, nice, yeah. Those are some of those. I haven't played a lot of them. I think I have one floating around somewhere here. Oh, let's see there, here it is. Let's just play it. Oh, this is the higher pitched one. Yeah, that's super crunchy. Bryson, Bryson Pig Farmer shared live. Oh, thank you for sharing. Very cool. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good suggestion. Yeah, English is hard when you get done playing the jar. That is a good suggestion at Boxcar Bets. I had this harp in my collection. It was sitting right over there. I hadn't really played it much. That's a fairly trippy harp. Let's play a Russian Vargan. Here we go. This is Haretninov makes this out of Russia. I can't remember which region he is out of Russia, but his harps are normally tuned in 432 hertz, although he does make a few in 440 hertz scale. Brad Gossett says, "Have you got any room for instruments from Appalachia? Which instruments are those? Any instrument is good with the jaw harp, just so long as you can play in the same key." Anyways, we probably have time for one more jaw harp. What should we end up playing here? Looking for, oh yeah, the Yggdrasil. This is Alexander Ovcharenko makes this one. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live. I will see y'all next Sunday. Love y'all. Harp out. Adios. See y'all next Sunday. Harp out.